Welcome into the Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Let's get into the latest video here. Chiefs free agency recap. Let's kind of take a look at some of the big moves from the Chiefs during NFL free agency. Kind of topped off with Sammy Watkins restructuring, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But they brought back Mike Pennel. They brought back DeMarcus Robinson. Obviously, the Chiefs have lost Kendall Fuller. They've lost Emmanuel Ogbah. Couple of other pieces as well. Like I mentioned, restructuring Sammy Watkins, saving $5 million against the cap, big move there. And then, of course, putting Chris Jones under the franchise tag. So those are kind of the headlines of the Chiefs in free agency as we shift toward the draft, which is just 2.5 weeks away or so, getting closer and closer every single day. As of now, these are the Chiefs' biggest needs. It's been updated. Wide receiver is no longer on here because the entire receiving core is back. Cornerback, linebacker, interior offensive line. I've slid up running back to 4, although I still don't think it's a major need. And then edge rusher, I think the Chiefs could add some depth at that position. I want you guys to type me in the comment section if you're excited for the NFL draft. Let's get 200 comments on today's video. Pretty simple, not a lofty goal. Type me down in the comment section. I know I'm excited. We're getting closer and closer. No live sports. We need something in our lives. The NFL draft, we're going to have all coverage here on Chat Sports. So go ahead and type me down in the comment section if you're fired up for the 2020 NFL draft. Just diving a little bit deeper into the Sammy Watkins restructuring. A lot of you guys know I was kind of in the camp that the Chiefs should cut him. But look, he played a big role on this team in the playoffs, especially came up clutch in the Super Bowl with that catch over Richard Sherman. And I thought he played pretty well for Kansas City, in the playoffs last year. So they decided to restructure his contract. Instead, he will be back instead of cutting or trading him. I know on a recent Chiefs video, I talked about a potential trade for Sammy Watkins, but he is back. No trade clause in the contract. So Sammy Watkins and the Chiefs' entire receiving core, at least the wide receiver position, are back for the 2020 NFL season. Obviously, he's still a little bit overpaid, but overall, they wanted to keep the band together, keep Patrick Mahomes' weapons in check. We'll see after 2020 what happens with Watkins if he's a part of this team moving forward. But as of now, he is with the Kansas City Chiefs for the 2020 NFL season. 52 catches, 673 yards, almost 13 yards a catch this past season. Had just 3 touchdowns, but had some big playoff games, had a big Super Bowl, obviously came up big for the Chiefs in the biggest games of the year, helped spark that comeback against the Houston Texans. So Sammy Watkins is back with Kansas City for the 2020 NFL season. And if you look at this wide receiver depth chart, looks very familiar, right? Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, McCole Hardman. The Chiefs signed DeMarcus Robinson. Byron Pringle, I think, will get a little bit more run this next year. Everybody is back, which is great news for this Chiefs team and for this Chiefs offense. How excited are you that Sammy Watkins is back for 2020? Scale it from 1 to 10. Type 1 if you're like, he's the worst receiver in the NFL. They should have cut him. Type 10 if you couldn't be more fired up. I'm at about an 8. Look, I thought cutting him was the easier route, but they've restructured him. If they can find a way to bring back Bashaud Breeland, I think it's worth it in the end. So I'm at about an 8. Go ahead and scale it from 1 to 10 down in the comments section. Also in the comments section, we have the link to these sweet Chiefs draft hats. Here it is, chatsports.com/Chiefs draft. We have tons of different styles available to purchase today. You got the flat bills, you got the snapbacks, you got the curved bills as well, and then a whole lot more. We can't show them all on screen, otherwise we'd be here all day. Just go to that link, chatsports.com/Chiefs draft. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description, and you can go shop today. Some other free agency signings for the Chiefs. Obviously, they brought back Chad Henne to back up Patrick Mahomes. Antonio Hamilton, kind of a depth cornerback signing, more of a special teams guru type of player. Mike Remmers, offensive lineman. He can play tackle. He can play some guard. We'll see if he's a starter, probably more of a backup swing tackle type. Ricky Seals-Jones, the tight end. I'm intrigued by that signing. Obviously, the Chiefs lost Blake Bell, so you bring in Ricky Seals-Jones. Some other notable losses. I mentioned Blake Bell, obviously, just now. Reggie Ragland, he's off to Detroit. Stephen Wisniewski, he's off to the Steelers, played a big role for the Chiefs in the playoff run. He started at guard. Obviously, Jordan Lucas, the special teamer / safety, he is heading over to Chicago. So the Chiefs have lost some guys. They've got some guys, but overall, You bring Sammy Watkins back, you keep him, Chris Jones on the tag. Overall, you're feeling pretty good. Just need to address a couple of positions. Thank you so much for watching the Chiefs Report. If you want the Chiefs' biggest needs heading into the draft, watch this video right here. I go through the Chiefs' top 3 needs and details. Plus, if you want Chiefs videos all offseason long, go ahead and subscribe to the Chiefs Report. Get us to 3,000 subscribers by the end of April, and go Chiefs.